Hey guys, it's Mike. Thanks for taking the time to check out this video. I made a huge, big, dumb mistake on eBay this time around, so stick around and check out what I did and so you can avoid that heartache. Also, I have an update at the end for the Export Your Store trial that I've been using, so stick around for that as well. Thanks. Alright guys, let's get right into this. I have a few updates at the end, but for now let's jump right in. So if you've seen past videos, you know about these Keen cards that I have like boxes and boxes of. I actually decided to add some shipping for first class, and people still buy them. So I don't know what I was so afraid of before when I was doing free shipping. I used to put a stamp on an envelope and put this card in an envelope, but there was no way to track it, so eBay was considering that a mark against my account. So finally decided to start charging, because the shipping is, you know, like around $2.40 or something like that. So anyways, sold one of those, sold another one of those. This is like my big seller. As you can see, 52 of these have sold with shipping now, so that's great. Next is a pair of pants, brand new, I believe. Yeah, new tags. These are police style wool pants, and they're unhemmed, so ready to be fitted to the person that bought them. And I'm going to go ahead and flip back and forth between the sale page, because I took a lot of best offers this time around, just because sales weren't quite as good. And I'm not going to show you my numbers overall, because they're kind of skewed because of the mistake that I made that I mentioned at the beginning of the video, and we'll get into that a little bit later. So these pants, I believe, let's see, I took a best offer, yes, $28 for these pants. Paid like a couple of bucks for them. So they were pretty large. And then this is a just a standard aluminum case. Had some writing on it from the previous owner. It has foam inside. Just your standard like equipment case. I paid $3 for this at a garage sale, and sold it for full asking price of $79.95. Never sold any of these type of cases before. I didn't really think anything of it. In fact, I bought it and I was going to use it for myself, and then I saw how much they were selling for, and I decided to list it, and it sold within a week. So that was pretty awesome. Next up is just a baseball cap, AMG, or I'm sorry, yeah, AMG. It's a model of Mercedes-Benz. This was in really good condition. No rips or stains or anything like that, so sold that for full price for $29.95. Paid a couple of bucks for that hat. And here's my big mistake. I'm still kicking myself. Sold this. This is a tent heater, outdoor heater that you hook up propane to, and I did not test this. So that's the lesson I learned. Always test things that you list on eBay, because returns are a hassle, especially for something like this. It was something that came in two like plastic cases with all the accessories. These things sell for a lot of money new, like $600 to $700. I took a best offer of $375 for this. I was so happy. This like made my month. And the guy was really nice, actually, and very understanding. He contacted the manufacturer. He tried the steps that they told him to test the valves, and the valves just were not working. So really kind of a bummer. I think I'm going to either pay to have it fixed, or I don't know, maybe look at it myself, but it might be worthwhile since I only paid a couple of bucks for this thing. So that was the bummer that I was talking about, and that's probably what's skewed my numbers so badly this month. And then next up, a guy at work handed me this brand new in the box monitor mount for an Apple LED iMac, and it was just, I listed it, sold it in a week, and we split the difference. So and I actually took an offer on that. That was $40 plus shipping. Made a few bucks on the shipping, so it was like $23 for each of us, and can't complain about that. It was easy, simple to list, and didn't take much work at all. And then I found this box. We recently got rid of our filtration system on our faucet because we now have a refrigerator that has ice water with filters and everything, and it was kind of redundant, and we had just bought this pack of 6 and only used one of the filters, and I went ahead and just thought, oh, I'm just going to list it, and I listed it and took a best offer of $32. So, and I believe my wife told me we didn't even pay $32 new when this thing had 6 and it was sealed, so that's pretty awesome. And then this is a Pearl Snap that I had listed for quite a long time. You can see the picture is really bad, but the close-ups aren't too awful bad. But I did take a best offer, I believe, of $25. So I figured that wasn't too far away from the $29. And then I gave him free shipping as well. I did that on a lot of my shirts because I originally started out selling clothing only, and clothing kind of goes through peaks and valleys, and that's why I decided to diversify what I sell, as you can see, but I wanted to clear out some clothing because I went deep on the inventory of buying clothing, and I was trying to run sales, I was trying to provide free shipping, and just, you know, anything to move the clothes. And right now for me, clothing isn't doing that well. So just a few select brands and items that you have to look for, but you know, I get happy every time, you know, I sell an article of clothing. It's long tail now, whereas it used to be not so long tail before. Next up, I went through the box of free phones, broken phones that I got. Found this guy, charged it up. It's got damage front and back, all the glass is broken, as you can see, but it was fully functional. It was not locked, it was not iCloud locked, and I ended up taking a best offer of $135 for a free phone that I got along with some other phones that I bought from work. So pretty happy about that. And then this is another one of the, I don't even know how to pronounce this name, Ijiji. Supposedly it's a high-end brand of women's clothing, dresses, and this was kind of cool because I found the actual stock photos, and it looks better on a model than it does on a mannequin, in my opinion. So I think that's what helps sell this dress. And I did take a best offer of $85, and we paid probably $4 to $5 on this dress. So that's getting very diverse in you know, items that I sell. And then this is just a plain old bike rack. It goes on the back of a bicycle to carry you know, different things like bags and that type of thing. Picked it up at a garage sale for $2, sold it for $25 plus shipping. So quick, that was a quick flip, 1 week of turnaround time. And then here's another Keen card. I'll just jump right over that. And then this was a nice little pickup. This is a diaper bag, tote style. It's full leather. It's really actually pretty nice. It's got some really thick straps and really nice hardware on it and everything. It's made by a company called Bugaboo. I've heard of the brand before, but I just didn't know it was that high end. And we ended up picking up this at a flea market for $5. It was in excellent condition, and sold it for full asking price, $50. I remember somebody was lowball offering, had several lowball offers, and somebody was just, kept sending me low offers, and finally somebody just stepped right up and paid the full price, and then right after that, the person that wanted to buy it with the lowball offers contacted me and said, where did the bag go? And I'm like, well, if you snooze, you lose. You gotta be ready to pay the price. I thought it was a pretty decent price for such a quality bag. They're selling in the $100 to $130 range, so you snooze, you lose, they say. And this is just a trucker cap that I paid a couple dollars for, mesh, the foam style, just basic trucker hat that has a logo of Deep Eddy Vodka. So had that for quite a while, and it finally sold, so not too bad. And then I picked up a bunch of these Jane Barnes brand designer shirts, and I paid $2 a piece for them. I picked up about 8 of them, and I think I've sold one in the last month. But here's another one. This was kind of cool because it has a rainbow effect and a really nice pattern to it. If you zoom in here, it's got some really nice texture and pattern to it, and then like I said, it has kind of that rainbow looking effect, and if you look at it from a distance. So all in all, sales weren't too bad, with the exception of that one mistake that I'll keep bringing back and kicking myself for. But things are not bad. Things are picking up, and other than that, that's it. But I just wanted to say, if you like the video, or oh my gosh, hey guys, before we conclude, I wanted to real quickly give you an update on the trial that I did with exportyourstore.com. Just to let you know, Export Your Store is an MCF, and basically what an MCF is, a multi-channel fulfillment service. And I first learned about this from the eBay We Are 20 celebration here in San Jose, California. And just wanted to try out this particular service because they take your eBay listings and they export them into your Amazon account, store, what have you, and basically once you sell something, then you may mostly fulfill it. You package it and ship it, versus how Amazon usually works through FBA when you ship things to their warehouse. So you're using Amazon as sort of an advertiser or marketer for your eBay store. And basically, I started out with a free trial of 50 items and sold several items. So I decided to give them a try. But I checked out their pricing tiers, and the smallest pricing tier they had was 1,000 items, and I believe it was $99 a month. So I wrote them, and they agreed to give me a smaller pricing level, and that was 500 items. So I thought, oh, let me try it out. So I realized after the fact that basically my store is only at just below 400 items, and I'm thinking that maybe 80% of the items are either clothing, like pre-owned clothing, used clothing, and then the other items are also used. So I figured it doesn't really make sense for me to pay for that when that only amounts to maybe 60 to 80 items that are eligible for Amazon. So basically I asked them, can I cancel, and they said yes. So they were very gracious about offering me that tier level but I didn't end up using it, and it's so funny because I canceled with them and they went ahead and refunded my money. But their customer service is really good, and I will definitely use them in the future when I grow my store larger and gear it more towards items that are eligible for Amazon, like let's see, new items, new with tags, new with unopened, unused, and also collectible items. So I'm definitely going to use them in the future, but if they are geared towards what you are looking for, I would highly recommend them. On the other hand, I am going to try another couple of multi-channel fulfillment services. There's two that I'm going to try, and one is called KIMCF. I'm not sure what the KI stands for, but the MCF is of course multi-channel fulfillment. And then the other one's called, it's a lot easier to remember, it's called Joe Lister. Joe, the name Joe, J-O-E, and Lister. They both have free trials. Joe Lister has, they'll only take, so the difference between these MCF programs and Export Your Stores, they do the reverse. They will take items from your Amazon store and list them in your eBay. So it's kind of funny. I wish there was one service that did both, would sync back and forth, but I guess they're two different marketplaces. So anyways, those two services, KIMCF and Joe Lister, both have free trials. Joe Lister will list 2 items from your Amazon store in your eBay store or your Amazon inventory. KIMCF will do 10 items for free. KIMCF has 4 pricing tiers. They charge $9.99 for 50 items per month, $24.99 for 250 items, and so on. Joe Lister does $29 for 100 items. So they're kind of all over the place. But I will go ahead and list what the pricing structures are and the website addresses, so you can kind of check them out yourself. But I think I'm going to start with KIMCF and then see how that works, and then give you a review of that, and then I'll go to Joe Lister and then try that out as well. But I will probably make a separate video for each of them, reviewing them and then talking about my experience with them for you. So but anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and if you like the video, please consider liking, subscribing, and giving me a thumbs up. Until next time, talk to you later.